All right, let's do them then.
Yeah, the Kasla, the Broken Halo.
It's gonna be pretty hot, I feel like,
Yeah.
because we're like in. Because with Jeskai stuff, it's probably like the best color for draw stuff matters.
hmm So yeah, it has Convoke. It's got Flying and Vigilance and Haste. And then whenever you cast another spell that has Convoke, scry 2 cards, then draw a card. So if we make a copy of this, right? That
Yeah, it
means
does work. Yeah.
whenever we draw another time. Also, if we make a copy of it and our commander dies, and we recast it, then we get to
Mhm.
scry 2 and draw off of itself.
So this feels to me like potentially like the most stormiest storm deck that's ever stormed.
It could, I mean, it could possibly do that.
It's kind of like Kaikar, which we should definitely run this deck.
But what are
Where
we?
Kaikar,
What are we
um,
calling it? What's a good Convoke vibe?
well, you have to tap them to pay that. So
Tap me, daddy.
yeah.
Tap me, daddy.
Wait,
Tap that all on the floor.
yeah, well, yeah. What's that song? It's like that all on the floor.
Yeah,
Damn.
tap that all on the floor. Yeah.
Was that actually what the song's called? Tap that.
No, it's not tap. It's
Oh,
smack that.
it's Smack That.
Yeah.
Who sings that?
Econ.
That's the name of the deck.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're going in-depth references.
Isn't he being brought up on charges recently for like NFTs? Did you know there's like this large group of celebrities that's being brought up on charges for NFTs?
I did not know.
Yeah, and I think he's a part of it. But Akon, we're gonna go Akon, tap that. Okay, got it. And then what's the name of the commander again? It's Kasla.
Kasla, the Broken Halo.
The Broken Halo. So we got to play all the new stuff.
Well, like Wand of the World Soul is that new card that's absolutely like it's
Probably
any
comes
card.
from that because this is the commander,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's the one that comes from it. Yeah.
Oi! Oh my god. And there's the new Convoke Draw card. Actually, there's two of them. There's the one that draws 2, and then there's the one that is the X one.
Yeah. So, Meeting of the Minds.
Do you think if we type in Convoke, they'll come up in the Magic the Gathering thing already?
Yeah, I think you could probably even search it in the deck builder.
I'm doing it here. Oh, right, by the mechanic. You're a genius.
Yeah.
It's probably even better over here. So how do we?
No, I think it's a non-filter. I think it's an advanced options. Yeah. So when you search,
do super type or
Oracle text.
Where you see right there.
Yeah.
Convoke, right? Convoke.
And you just have to clear out the
Oh, right. Yeah.
So this should hit every card that has the keyword convoke in it.
Okay, so this thing +2/+2 and flying. Let's just throw them in there just cause. So flash convoke, deal, prevent the next 5 damage. That seems fine. What is this?
You're not Arcane Refusal. It's a counter target spell or draw 2 cards, then discard a card.
Definitely getting played.
Oh, sorry, choose one or both.
Draws a card and something gets +2/+2 and flying. Oh, this does have Convoke, but I don't think we're making tokens.
Well, maybe, because the thing is a lot of, if we're doing a lot of spell slingies, because a lot of the Convoke stuff is still on the spell side, it's probably really easy to make some tokens.
So then we'll throw it in there for now. This is, what is this again? Is this the copy thing? Copy a spell, right? It, like, gives a spell flash and then copies it, right?
I think so. Yeah, complete the circuit, convoke. You may cast sorcery spell this turn as though it may have flash. When you cast your next instance or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell twice. You may choose new copies.
What color is she again?
Jeskai.
Okay, so Clever Concealment. Enters the battlefield, exile target online permanent opponent controls until it leaves. This seems fine. +0/+2 for each other creature you control. What do you think about this? Meh,
but I mean, yeah, meh.
You gain a life for each creature. That's pretty bad. We could play this. It's bad good in this deck. Destroy target planeswalker that was activated this turn or tapped creature. That's probably fine. +1/+0. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. It's probably fine. Can't play that. Whenever it attacks the next. Oh, it's this thing. It's from the commander deck.
Yeah, that's the new. Yeah, that thing's really cool.
How about a big flyer? This is what is this? Oh, it's just a colorless creature with Convoke. Throw it in there.
There's also the Saint Traft.
Oh, this is the thing that we have to try this. It's the thing that flips and do you know what it does? It's the
non-creature spells you control have Convoke.
Yes.
And at the beginning of your end step, you untap 4 target creatures.
So this seems good.
Jeskai.
What about this? Our Reckoning?
Yeah.
Okay, so load more. Okay, so there's our commander. Joyful Sculptor enters battlefield, create 2. Whenever you cast a spell that has Convoke, it deals. So yeah, we'll just play that. Oh yeah, this thing's good. It looks until you hit creatures for the amount that you convoked. Gaining 4 life. How do we feel about it?
Meh. Oh, there's the draw spell, Meeting of Minds.
There's the draw. What about gaining 8 life?
Nah.
Martyr Soul?
I mean, it's okay.
It's not amazing. Obelisk of Verd, I guess.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of single creature types, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because it's more of a tribal card.
Do we just play this? I don't know. +3/+1 and trample. We could play. Oh, Rally in the Ranks. That's a fun card, I guess.
That one can come in handy depending what we have.
Oh, stun counters. That's fine. I guess the equipment can go in for now.
The Saint Traft is the really cool dude.
This is good. 6 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Destroy target artifact. That's fine. Which one did you say? Saint Traft?
Yeah, because he's the alternate commander. Because when you convoke, you untap him. And he makes creatures the more spells you play.
So let's just throw that in there just cuz. What does this one do again? Is it just... It's just a Convoke Dragon with flying and haste, right?
Yeah.
That's probably fine.
Stoke the Flames, new artwork.
And here's the bounce spell. Not an instant, but still good. Oh, here's
because the thing is, it returns it to the library second from the top or the bottom.
I'm throwing this in there. Wait a minute. Okay, this is what I want my signature spell to be.
Oh yeah, triplet.
Because you can pay commander tax with Convoke, right?
Yeah, because it's just an additional cost.
That seems stupid. Dude, there's actually a lot more Convoke than I thought.
Oh, Wildfire Awakener.
Oh yeah, we can definitely play this. Definitely play that.
Because when he enters the battlefield, you create X tokens. That's whenever it becomes tapped. So if you can make like 5 creatures, you convoke with them.
This could put a flying counter on something, so that's fine. This is just a 6/6. That's a 4/4. Yeah. What about entries with a +1 for each creature that convoked it?
That one could be good.
Yes, so we already have that. So okay, so not a bad amount of convoke stuff. We're gonna have to remember some of these. Can I like? Is there like a different art?
No, that's the counterspell one. I'll have some of them up.
Well, there's this one too. The instant speed double something.
Yeah. So, Jeskai Ascendancy. Jeskai Ascendancy. We could just win with that. Because when you cast non-creature spell, you untap your creatures and they get +1. So if you're using them to pay convoke, you get to draw a card. And then it also, when you cast non-creature spell, you get to draw a card.
Oh, right.
And so you get set the triggers, I believe, because I think our commander is a cast trigger. So you could draw, scry with her, draw, and then have your Jeskai set up to discard whatever you don't want on top.
Mm-hmm.
And the other was the Whirlwind of Thought. That's the non-creature spell draw a card. And we got the
Should we play
Um,
Archmage Emeritus?
Good. Yeah, we keep it on the instant sorcery spot side. Secure the Wastes can seem really cool because that you can make a lot of tokens, and that's a lot of mana for this deck. And it's also an instant. It doesn't have Convoke, but we got this City on Fire. That's the one that deals extra damage, right? That's the Convoke enchantment.
I don't
That's
think we did. We can though.
oh, the Locust God. That's what I was thinking of. Because anytime we draw a card, we get to make a blue-red creature, so that counts for either blue or red mana. And we draw when we Convoke. And Convoke it ignores Summoning Sickness.
Sure does.
But probably want to run like a Teferi's Protection. Keep our
Clever Concealment? Oh, I think I already have that in there.
Yeah, you think you got that one.
It's got Convoke.
And we probably should still just run like our good instant sorcery stuff.
Do you want to run any token makers? Like,
I'm almost tempted to say like we could do.
there's also the new guy that incubates. But I mean, there's always Shark. If you want to play like Shark Typhoon.
I almost want to like do like a little token generator, but then Shark Typhoon could probably go absolutely nuts with like a big creature, making big creatures.
So do you want to play counterspells?
Yeah.
Okay. What are we playing?
Probably like some of our normal good stuff. We get to run Dovin's Veto in this, which is cool.
Disallow. Mystic Confluence? I think this is Mystic Confluence there.
Oh, Elspeth, the Sun's Champion. I kind of like her because one is a removal, board wipe, and makes a lot of creatures. And that helps us with convoking. Oh, Fallow Sage. That seems a really cool one. Fallow Sage is whenever he becomes tapped, you may draw a card. So we tap him for mana, and he make for convoke Shenanigans.
Tallow Sage?
Yeah, it's Fallow Sage.
Spell it?
Fallow Sage.
Do we have any other becomes tapped?
What's this thing do? Nah, I don't like that. There's a Merfolk that makes a 1/1 when he gets tapped.
Would you want to run like White Sun Zenith?
Oh, that can make a bunch of tokens.
Should we play any like mana reducers like for spells?
Totally could.
Do we want?
We could also
Smothering Tithe or like Rhystic Study or anything.
We could also, in theory, if we want to go hardcore, we can play Intruder Alarm. And like just go for like combo victory that way too. Or is this weirdly a Halo Fountain deck?
I could see it.
It is 5 white to activate though. But even just the one untapping a creature you control also, so you pay 1 mana and tap it, you untap a creature, and it makes a creature, and now you have 2 mana, so it actually generated you +1 mana in convoking spells. And you can untap 2 tap creatures you control to draw a card. And we're gonna have a lot of tap creatures, and we're not worrying about like attacking to tap them. We're just gonna end up tapping them. Prosperous Partnership. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you create 2 1/1 green and white citizen creature tokens. Tap 3 untap creatures you control. Create a treasure token. That's nifty. Oh, this is interesting. It's Drum Bellower. Flying. Untap all creatures you control during each other player's untap step. Oh, it's cool. I forgot Teferi, who slows the sunset,
Look,
also
battle
lets you
set their own
untap.
spot. Look.
Oh, cool. Look at that. Teferi, who slows the sunset, he untaps a creature. He untaps a creature or land, and well, you choose artifact, creature, or land. If they're yours, you untap them. If your opponents, they tap them. And it also has a little bit of removal, and his ultimate
Oh, we
seems
should
really
play
good.
some copy stuff, right? Like Helm of the Host. What's the one that is the sorcery that does it?
Oh,
Turns it into a flyer.
Yeah, I always forget this one because it's the one I never play. It's like Vile something, right?
Yes.
Vile Duplication or something like that.
Arrhenius.
Arrhenius Duplication. I was close.
It's Arrhenius Vile Duplication. Arrhenicus is.
That's a word.
Okay, so some ramp. Arcane Denial. I think this is a Chromatic Lantern deck. Oh, no, not Denial. Arcane Signet. Thought Vessel, Decanter. Canter. Gilded Lotus.
You know, there's that one dude that makes artifact have convoke. That might be worth running if we do all of our artifact ramp.
Oh, Chief and I don't know.
Chief Engineer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, it's not the worst because like we still cast them with convoke and it still triggers our commander, and at worst he just is a creature to tap. I think we're probably gonna run more ramp than this. So we're gonna run the like signets or and stuff, aren't we? But I guess we probably don't need a huge amount of artifacts in that way because we have
We still
our
need,
creatures.
We still need ramp and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I guess because we still want to play like other creatures and like other spells that aren't just that.
So I guess we can do talismans. We need the Jeskai, right? So creativity, conviction, and which one am I missing? Those two. Progress.
Sky Hussar. Flying when it comes into play, untap all creatures you control. But he has Forecast. And you may tap tap 2 untap white and or blue creatures you control, reveal them from your hand, draw a card. It's interesting.
Do you think it's good or what?
No, but I just think it's interesting. There might be some stuff you could do with it. Oh, maybe, you think it's worth just playing a dramatic reversal? Like maybe we just need to untap all of our creatures and.
What about a turnabout?
I love turnabout.
That's probably better.
Yo, no lie though, is this like gonna end up? Maybe this is gonna be with what we're playing potentially. You think this could be a 1,000-Year Storm deck? Or do you think it's not like we don't have enough acceleration?
I don't know.
And it might just be as like a spell value deck, maybe. And have a commander that basically draws cards when we cast spells.
Mm-hmm. Do we have the creature that when it attacks, the next spell you cast, isn't there like
I
a
think
creature
so.
that...
Did we not get that one?
What's it called? What interesting about it? Right here. We got it. Flock
Yeah,
Season
yeah.
Phantom.
And we got the Devouring Light, which is the exile target attacking or blocking creature.
Yes.
What about Kaikar? Just makes more creatures. He lets us eat them up to do stuff.
Definitely. Monastery Mentor?
I mean that also makes creatures.
He's only $4 now too.
Oh really?
Yeah, he just got reprinted in Phyrexia.
Ooh, I didn't
Or
realize.
sorry, he's coming out March of the Machines.
Right.
With Stoke the Flames. It's Konzatarkir 2.0. Should we play the Signets too?
Maybe. Do you want to still run like swords and path, just as good removal?
Yes. Hold on. Okay. So.
Oh, is this an enlightened tutor to search for Jeskai's command? I mean, Jeskai's ascendancy.
Sure.
It's a spell. It fits the spell theme, and then it gets us our Unga Bunga card.
Also, we need Generous Gift.
Maybe like a Jeska's Will seems cool.
Do we want to play any copy spells, like a Reiterate or anything like that?
Hold on.
I want to get into the Command Tower. Oh, you know what is funny though? If we played the Sphinx, that whenever we scry, we draw, our commander draws 3 cards.
Oh, that is true. That's right, because we just have a Scry engine as our commander too.
And as long as we keep the Convoke up, One. Right now we have 1, 2. This gives everything convoke, but we have to kill it first. But it is very easy for our commander to kill that because it's a 5/4 flying vigilance haste. We play this, it has flying, right? It comes out at 4. We convoke our commander, we attack it, and then it's flipped.
Yeah, so yeah, it's
It is baby dick easy to flip this and have the most broken fucking card in our deck.
Yep. So yeah, that's right because
I'm counting. Go ahead. You can keep talking.
I was going to say, I wonder if a lightning tutor would search for that because oh wait, no, it's only enchantment on one. Yeah,
no.
it's a whole new card type.
It has to be like demonic tutor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so convoke. We have 1. This gives something convoke, so I'm going to count that as 2. Technically, our commander is a convoke spell, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, you want to know what we need to play? The Sunbird. What's the Sunbird thing? Because we cast massive fucking spells for no mana. What's the Sunbird thing that's 6
Sunbird's Evocation.
Yeah.
Right, because it does see the X cost in it. That's what I was saying. That's actually a cool place for it, especially for like the X spells.
Like, dude, if you cast like fucking the enchantment, that is the like that's 8 fucking mana that we casted for probably 3. Like
or 1 or 2, depending on how many creatures we have.
Do we want to play like Metallurgic? Or no, Metallurgic isn't as good. I mean Metallurgic. No, I like the ones that do non-creature. Do you want to play the Chrome Shark guy? The new one. It's like Chrome Shark something, right?
Oh yeah, Incubator, I think. The only thing bad about those tokens that they make is that they're colorless, so you only make colorless mana.
Yeah, but that's fine. You know, everything that we have in our deck has colorless mana, so. But I just like the ones for non-creature spells because it has a wider range of what we're playing. We're probably gonna have to cut some things, but let's get the lands in.
Yeah.
Because we could probably cut down. Because I didn't even finish counting the convoke stuff. We still had. We were at 20 something, and I didn't even get down here. So yeah, we have a ton of convoke.
So there's definitely a Mystic Sanctuary deck.
You think? With a 3? All right. I mean, we could try to make it work.
I mean, it work. I think because I think we have enough dual in this color that might be able to make it work.
Yeah, we just got to make sure that we're keep our eye out on the lands. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me scroll down. Okay, Mystic Sanctuary. Oh, what's the name of the Sphinx? Sorry. Do we want to play Teferi's Aegis Insight too? Double draw? Seems good.
Yeah, scry 2, draw 2.
What about the other? What about the other one? Do you want to play the?
It's
artifact?
No, because it's a little too high, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think we're going to run too many of them.
Yeah. Aegis Insight's fine. So and then what's the name of the Sphinx?
It's like Gelset. Let me check. I forgot his name. It's something along those lines. Eligeth. Eligeth.
Hold on, spell it again.
Eligeth.
Yep, got it. This seems good to me. 11 cents.
Seems good to me too.
It's a replacement effect. Yeah, if we play it, it turns into a draw 3. But Eligeth doesn't work with Aegis Insight, right? Or no, it should, right? Because they're both replacements.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because they're both insteads, right?
Yeah. So they just kind of stack on each other.
So it goes from like, if we had both of those, we can draw. How much would it be?
You would 6? Draw. No, so the first draw would go to 2, and then you would modify the 2 up to 4.
Right, because Sphinx is a separate instance of drawing, right?
Oh, you're talking about with the Sphinx?
Yeah, if they were both in play, I'm saying.
Yeah. You could set how they affect the replacement. Yeah.
So we'd be drawing 6.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so let's finish the lands. Let me get island is lands. Plans. And Montagna. Okay, what else? Any other utility lands you want to play?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, like the only ones I could think of are the like maybe castle that makes a creature.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I think it just
what about
makes
Mirex? You want to play Mirex?
It makes colorless.
What about Den of the Bugbear?
It has to attack, but not the worst idea because at worst you're making lands that you could tap for mana, and if we have like our Jeskai Ascendancy, we get to have fun with that.
I still don't think Mirex is that insanely bad. Because it is the lowest cost to make a token. It's only 3.
You forgot about Care Keep. It's only 2 mana for Care Keep.
Right.
They're just 0/1 kobolds.
Well, that's fine for us. Okay, so
And I think we just go into our landlands.
what are we playing?
So to look at the
Hallowed
Triumph.
Fountain? Hallowed Fountain.
Yeah, Hallowed Fountain.
Steam Vents.
And Sacred Foundry.
And then what's the Triumph called?
Rayu Grin Triumph. Raugrin? I don't know. RAU
No, you're
Grin.
right. You're right.
I just don't know how to say it with their made up names.
The Battle Bond?
Sea of Clouds. Training Center. And spectator seating. And then we're going to get Deserted Beach. Storm Carved Coast. And then Sundown Pass. And then Plateau.
Do you want to play those?
Taiga? No.
Taiga? Yeah, Taiga, Derek. Yeah, the Gruul land, yeah.
Sorry, Tundra. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, Tundra. Actually, you know, they're not that bad.
Volcanic Island is, though.
Yes, Volcanic Island is a lot, but Tundra is in the middle range. And Plateau is baby. But the Volcanic Island, though, that's gonna get you. Jeez! Do we want to play filters? Because we have, like, some of the heaviest pips I've ever seen in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, we probably should, shouldn't we? One sec.
Oh, Seagate Restoration?
Yeah.
I don't think this is a Glasspool Mimic deck, but definitely Salindi Vision. That's probably it.
So it's Cascade Bluffs. Shit, I always remember the blue white is
Mystic
is
Gate.
it Mystic Gate? Right. And the red is Rugged Prairie.
All right, and then let's look down here. Let's look down under. So we're white
58 blue.
in there. Okay, so it's
Definitely a lot of islands.
Yeah, still blue is the winner.
The wiener.
So we can do
Tom, it's the wiener. Wiener.
4 and then okay, 34. That's perfect.
Wasn't me.
We're probably a lot over. Yeah, 123. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so I think we cut this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this can be the first thing to go. Okay. We gotta read some of these convoke cards. Like, do we just want an 8 mana convoke with flying?
Nah. Like I want them to actually have effects. Like even if
Yes.
they're like
What
like the
about so then you want to cut the dragon?
yeah,
Okay.
because it's just flying. Yeah.
Also, creatures are the worst in this deck, so it's good to cut down the creatures.
Well, half worse because we still need creatures to do our things, but
What about
we have
the
spells.
3 mana? It's just a colorless convoke.
Yeah, no, we don't need that.
Okay.
The thing about that card is kind of gets maybe awkward is that it's not good early game, so you want to hold on to it until you play your commander, but that means you have
So-
one less creature to play with your commander.
This is power and toughness equal to the number of creatures. What do you think about this?
That's an expensive convoke though. That's like I'm using my whole turn to convoke this out. And I don't know if it just making like a 30/30 flying is like the biggest deal.
Okay.
Unless you know you could swing through.
This could put a flying counter on something when it convokes. And this is a low costed one, so
Well, no, that each creature that convoked it, so you could convoke. You get 4 creatures flying.
That's pretty fucking good. What about
That
this?
might be a little bit more relevant because
What
getting
about this?
4 creatures. Yeah, that one could go too. It's just a common convoke
What
dude.
about this? Or sorry, I meant
No,
this.
I think that's still pretty good
Okay.
because he's not super expensive and he can make your squad big. Referee squad's the other one I'm just kind of okay with.
No, it puts a stun counter on something, so that's good.
Yeah, but that's for like a turn though.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's a 3-cost creature that draws us a card. It's fine. It
Yeah,
stuns
yeah,
something, draws a card. It's fine. We can't cut too many. Attack. Oh no, this card's cracked. That's broken, and that untaps everything.
Yeah, that phantom is really cool.
And just the battlefield prevent the next 5 damage that would be dealt this turn to any number of targets divided as you choose. How do you feel about that?
When it enters the battlefield, for the next 5, only 5 damage.
But it has flash. It's one of our only flash things. But it's also a flash flying 5/5, so it's probably going to be able to prevent more than that because it can block as well.
That just seems okay.
Also, do we
Could be
think we're
good, though.
running enough tokens for this? I mean, at worst, it has convoke, right? So.
And we draw a card if we make any sort of token.
So what do you think about this?
I'm not crazy on the Angel. It's really, really expensive. And you know what does a better job than that? Is just playing Avacyn. Avacyn enters and makes something indestructible.
This I really like. I want to play with this.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
Okay, so what about so this is a 5-drop. It gives something +2/+2 in flying and draws a card when it enters.
So with our commander, that's a draw.
2.
Draw 2.
And give something +2/+2 in flying.
Even if just putting onto like our commander to make her thicker.
Yeah, which is a 7/6. Seems fine, honestly.
Yeah.
I like the banishing light. I like all of this. I don't think any of this is getting cut.
No, I like all that.
Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. It's only 2.
Yeah, see that one I don't mind so much because it's kind of like you've tapped 2 to dig 3 cards.
Yes.
That's not the worst.
I like the Japanese ones. Those aren't getting cut because they have convoke, right?
Yeah, it's the copy, yeah, and the counter spell, and
it's also cast something at instant speed, right?
yeah, it's a sorcery at instant speed.
Yeah. So does it have the? If I go to, it does. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Oops. All right. So, how do you feel about destroy target planeswalker that was activated this turn or tapped creature? I kind of like this actually. I think it's fine. It's just removal.
Yeah. Devouring Light isn't the cool exiling effect.
I like the draw 2. This draws us 3.
Mm-hmm.
See, we also have a lot of cards that just generically draw 2, so Turnabout seems good.
You know what's really cool? Turnabout, we play that spell that copies it twice, and we like pick like creatures and lands or creatures on tap or creatures like. Okay, so you know it's not as great because we can't float the mana.
What about this? I'm not huge on this.
Yeah, it just seems okay. I think. I do like Elspeth though. She basically says +3 mana for convoke.
What about this?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at our creatures.
Yeah, we have to. I don't think we have anything.
It's converted mana cost too. So yeah, it
Yeah,
might be just some absolute
I
waste
yeah, I think we don't have like a single thing. That's two.
or anything that we care about. We have one
No,
creature.
one creature, Chief Engineer.
Yep, get it out of there.
Okay, hold on.
Straight in the garbage.
Okay, so I want to recount our Convoke. I'm also just gonna cut Jessica's will just to. Uh, I don't know. We didn't build it enough like a Storm deck to play with that card, I guess. Uh, it's gonna be like a value Convoke deck. Okay, so let's see what we're at. We're definitely not at enough. We need to cut 13 more cards. Okay, so we can cut down on some mana. What's our worst color combination for the signets?
Red white.
Red white, right? Yeah, so Boros signet can
Yeah.
go. Do we still want Chief Engineer? We have currently only 12 artifacts. I say no. I say he gets cut. With only 12 artifacts, he's not getting played.
But it still gives them convoke, which they don't normally have.
Right, I understand. I understand that.
And at worst, he's just convoking for stuff in general. But I get you.
Yeah, like, but when it's that low, like if it just said non-creature spells, you could have convoke. Like it's different.
But for 2 mana, that would be gross.
Yes. Isn't there an artifact that does that? Or no, they get improvise, right?
No, improvise. You get tap artifacts.
I still want to play with this because we already explained it's very easy for this deck to flip this. I still like this. I want to play all the ones that make tokens for non-creature spells. So Monastery Mentor falls into that category too. And Kaikar is also non-creature spells.
Yeah.
I still like Locust God. That could be a way to win.
Yeah, because remember with our commander, every time we convoke, we're making a new creature to convoke with.
This is gonna kill people. Also, if we have Intruder Alarm plus that, and our commander,
we can just win.
Okay, so I don't know if we're cutting any more convoke cards. Let me look at this is like a pseudo convoke, but I don't want to count it. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we can cut some. 22, 23. And then we have 24 and 25. 26.
26. That's actually a decent. That's a nice amount.
Yeah. We can cut some. Do we like everything down here? I like this card. Putting something second from the top is pretty good.
So
and blue is the most color of our what?
It destroy all non-token creatures. It still hits a lot of our stuff though.
Yeah, we can cut this. So go to maybe board.
Like I would much rather just run a Cyclonic Rift.
I like this.
Yeah.
It makes tokens. Oh, should we play things to get? What is that card called? That Mystic Retrieval.
Oh yeah, with flashback, it puts it back into your.
Yeah, I hate to add cards, but we need some recursion, and that's at least one good thing that can get it back. Do you still like Elspeth?
Yeah, you know what? I just thought of something.
What?
Displacer Kitten can reset a creature whenever you cast something. I don't know if we have any good ETB effects though.
Well, regardless, it doesn't matter because you have to you have to think about the logic, right? If you're exiling something and returning it back, I'm gonna put it in the maybe board for now. But if you're exiling something and returning it, then it's a thing that you can convoke.
Yeah, and also if we have like Nyx Lotus or not Nyx Lotus, like Gilded Lotus out,
we can cut down on some of these, on some of the counter spells, because some of these are also counter spells, right?
The one of them is.
Do you want to just cut down on some of the removal? Like, I don't know.
And maybe get rid of the path, because swords is the better of the two.
Okay. And then Okay, so I like Secure and I like what White Sun Zenith. Do you want to cut anything else? Do you still like Dramatic?
Yeah, because that can make an explosive turn.
Okay.
Like, imagine
I'm gonna put
we
an
we do like
Isochron in the maybe board.
because like imagine like we drew like 10 cards or so, and we leave 2 open, and we draw that,
Oh,
and we
this
get
is.
to
Should we play Storm? What is it called?
1,000 Year Storm.
No, Storm Kiln.
Oh, Storm Kiln Artist.
What do you think about Storm Kiln?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty combo-y.
I'm gonna put it in the maybe board and also 1,000 Year Storm that we were talking about.
You could also put what's the Storyteller? The red creature that makes red mana whenever you cast a spell.
Oh, Burgie? Oh,
Burgie.
we got a better card now. Well, Burgie's all spell, so it's a little better. But the new Urbrask.
Oh yeah, because it also burns them for 1 too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. No, not that one.
No. I think it's just Urbrask.
It is just Urbrask. Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's their sorcery.
Mm-hmm. Goes in the maybe board though. Okay, so this is a counterspell, right?
Yeah, it's like counterspell or let me find the
Here, no, I could just read it. Hold on. Show card details.
Oh.
Yeah, counter, draw 2, and discard. That's really good, actually.
And you could choose one or each.
We know what that does. Actually, I like this card. The deals 6 to target creature, planeswalker, or battle, or destroy target artifact. That's probably fine. 6 is a lot.
Yeah, but then it depend. Not really, depending what we're using to tap it with. Because with 2 creatures in play now, it becomes like a 4-drop.
No, I mean 6 damage is a lot. I'm not talking about the cost.
Yeah.
6 damage is a good amount. Alright, let's see how much more we gotta cut. 9. That's not too bad. Alright,
9 more cuts, rip.
Yeah, we're not cutting any more Ran or Ramp. This is staying. Helm is probably still pretty good. Anything here you don't like?
The shark is my least favorite. Because it's still just colorless, and we have some pretty expensive like.
No,
pips.
but I like that all of these also trigger it, and like also all of these trigger it. So that's another 21 cards that we're playing in the deck right now, on top of all the instants and sorceries too.
I'd almost would rather want to play like.
Also, remember the shark makes it X as the card. So if we play a 9-drop, he makes a 9/9
Oh wait, no,
incubated
Tom.
creature.
I completely forgot. No, they don't make creatures. They make artifacts. They're not creatures until you flip them. That's why I don't like it. I forgot. That's right. They're not creatures right away. You have to flip them.
But I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
Like if you play this thing, it's a 5/5. Or sorry, if you play you play this thing, it makes an 8/8, and you just have to pay 2 to flip it. But it's fine. We don't have to play it. Okay, so we need to cut 8 more cards. Anything else here you don't like?
Maybe Drum Bellower is just too cute. But we do have a lot of instants though.
We do.
And that lets us like basically that's a Seaborn Muse basically for us.
He feels kind of good to me.
Because we have 27 instants. I don't think I want to cut any more creatures because we need our creatures for convoking.
Yeah, we already have a really low count.
Maybe the enchantment, the flying enchantment, is like my least favorite out of these. I mean, it's not bad.
It's so easy to cast too, though.
It's just my least favorite out of all of them. But like, that's like saying like my least favorite cookie is like oatmeal raisin. It's still a cookie.
And also Sunbird is any spell that you cast too. So that
yeah, Sunbird cracked. I love Sunbirds.
The problem is we are playing a lot of instants and sorceries, so we might hit like another counter spell or something.
Maybe we don't worry about Elspeth. Maybe it's a pipe dream. If I got like 6 mana to burn, I want to play a big spell.
I've been liking Planeswalkers less and less just as is, because like they just get attacked and die. Like, okay.
And now everything has removal for it, and everybody main boards removal that hits them.
We have 1, 2. I want to count the number of convokes still. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Who? 3. 3.
Okay, so we're at 25 instances of Convoke. Alright, it does draw a card, though. Fine. Do we think, like, the single untap all your creatures targeted stuff is good enough?
Maybe not.
Dramatic reverse, because we're not, like, comboing, right?
No.
I just feel like they're
I guess that is more on the combo side, and we kind of went away from going into combo and more just like control value draw.
I'm going to put Rhystic Study and Smothering Tithe in the maybe word. Yeah, there's definitely a different build of this deck that you can do. But you'd probably still veer away from most of the Convoke creatures and play mostly the, like, enchantments and, like, instants and make a Convoke draw my deck, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we at? We need to cut 4 cards. Alright.
Oh, my parents are going up to my sister's on the 22nd.
Nice.
Hmm.
How many counter spells are we playing? 1, 2, 3, kind of. 4, 5, 6 total. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all so good. This is a tough one. Man, making copies of our commander is so good too, because like it's all of the colors we need too. Like,
yeah, so
Helm of the Host just seems ridiculous. Also, there's a world where we make copies of anything over here too, and it's just a token maker. Worst comes to worst.
And yeah, those are more things for tappity tap.
Do we think that we want to keep Intruder Alarm?
Yeah, I guess that's more for combo-y. I still like Jeskai's Ascendancy.
Yeah. I still think Jeskai's Ascendancy is fine.
But maybe if we're only running the one, maybe we don't need the tutor then, and we just have to draw it normally.
Okay.
But we'll just play a much more fair game.
I mean, it still seems like a strong deck, regardless of being a fair game. You know. I think we have to cut 2 more cards.
Plus, we could just win with Halo Fountain.
We could win with Halo Fountain. This also is probably an approach to the second Sun deck. Also, we aren't playing any Minoteurs or anything. It's probably good to put them in the maybe board. Brawl, Chief.
Well, actually, we have. Actually, I kind of think I like Brawl over another mana reducer card, just because he's in the creature spot. Oh, we didn't pick any of them, did we?
No, we didn't do any of them. I'm
But
just
I
putting
guess
them in the maybe board.
Yeah. Also, the other new one, the not Icar Moon Gauntlet, the Mind Splice apparatus.
There's also
I've had
Vadric, right?
Yeah. So far, one time I've gotten Mind Splicer apparatus in my the Talaran deck because I have the extra turn spells, so I just take extra turns and make them cost really cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
And nobody has fun but me. Can't imagine why.
Maybe this isn't that good.
Yeah.
But then again, we're cutting more creatures, which isn't good. That's fine. Remember, we could still cast Convoke things for retail and we draw cards. It doesn't say we have to Convoke.
Yeah. It's not whenever you convoke a card, it's whenever you cast a spell with Convoke.
Yes. One more card to cut. Maybe one of the instants. Out of all the Convoke instants, out of these 4, which one do you like the... Do you still like this one? I guess these are better, right? Because they're removal. Do you still like this one?
It's my least favorite because it doesn't really do anything for the deck. It's just a way to scry to draw a card.
It's just a cantrip.
Yeah, but then in that position, we could honestly just play Preordain and do the same exact thing.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go for it.